Unveiling the untold wisdom of Stoicism lessons I yearn to share with my younger self resonates deeply with those who embody the Sigma male mindset, characterized by a pursuit of wisdom and self-mastery that sets them apart. Stoicism, renowned for its timeless principles of resilience and emotional fortitude, offers a comprehensive roadmap for navigating life's turbulent waters with grace and unwavering resolve and odyssey that speaks directly to the Sigma male's quest for personal excellence. Embracing Stoic philosophy reveals more than mere guidelines. It unveils a profound ethos that champions inner strength and clarity of mind, values cherished by Sigma males in their relentless pursuit of authenticity and independence. These lessons, forged through the crucible of experience and introspection, serve as a steadfast beacon in life's often unpredictable journey, offering solace and guidance to those who steadfastly carve their own paths. Delving into the hidden treasures of Stoicism, we unearth a reservoir of wisdom that empowers the Sigma male to navigate adversity with composed resilience. This capacity proves invaluable in their pursuit of greatness and fulfillment, fostering the resilience needed to weather uncertainty and emerge stronger from life's trials. This introspective journey not only illuminates the virtues of Stoic philosophy, but also reaffirms the Sigma male's commitment to personal growth and mastery. It inspires a life lived with purpose and integrity, driven by a deep-seated desire to continually evolve and excel in every facet of life. In embracing these principles, the Sigma male finds not only guidance but also a profound sense of empowerment, a testament to their unwavering dedication to self-discovery and the pursuit of excellence. Number 1, take control of your life and seek happiness where it was once lost. Forgetting that the essence of growth lies in moving forward, those with the most tumultuous pasts often have the potential to craft the brightest futures. As the philosopher Seneca wisely noted, it is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, it is because we do not dare that they are difficult. This sentiment encapsulates the profound truth that our actions, or lack thereof, shape our experiences and opportunities in life. If you don't take the reins and design your own life plan, you'll inevitably end up being a part of someone else's. Their plans for you are likely far from your aspirations. Embracing forgiveness silently and choosing to distance yourself from toxic individuals is an act of self-preservation and respect. We must not hold on to the past, for while it may have been beautiful, it is now a memory. Clinging to it prevents us from embracing the future, which holds limitless possibilities. In your journey, be cautious about being too available to those who only seek your presence for their convenience. As Marcus Aurelius said, time is a sort of river of passing events, and strong is its current. No sooner is a thing brought to sight than it is swept by, and another takes its place. Time is invaluable, and how you spend it and with whom is a testament to your values. The things that seem crucial now may become trivial with the passage of time. Do not harm others or yourself in the pursuit of temporary relief. Cultivate self-respect and self-love, because if you don't, you open the door for others to disrespect you. The greatest reward from your efforts is not what you receive, but who you become in the process. Time reveals true character and intentions, just as clocks show the passing hours. Healing does not erase the existence of wounds, it signifies that these wounds no longer dictate your life. Acknowledging your current dissatisfaction is the first step toward transformative change. As Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Pursue what you love to avoid the dissatisfaction of settling for what you don't. Education is a lifelong journey filled with lessons often wrapped in pain. Accept pain as a teacher, but do not let it become your master. Obstacles, rather than hindrances, are signposts guiding you to a more meaningful path. Choosing the path of least resistance may seem easier, but it rarely leads to growth or fulfillment. Your journey is uniquely yours. Others may accompany you, but no one can walk it on your behalf. Your value is intrinsic and not dependent on others' recognition. In summary, taking control of your life involves embracing honesty and responsibility. Face your challenges head-on, and you will find they are often not as formidable as they appear. True happiness and self-discovery come from overcoming adversity, as only then can you truly prove your worth. Changing yourself is the first step toward changing your world. You can either draw lines that confine you or cross them to explore new possibilities. Number 2, neither success nor failure is ever final. One thing I wish I had known when I was younger is that neither success nor failure is ever final. It's easy to get caught up in the highs and lows, but remember, the depth of your pain is often an indication of the height of your potential. Perhaps you've been treated unfairly, and it hurts deeply, but this pain is a sign that you are growing. Growth often means outgrowing old friends who haven't changed, and while this can lead to feelings of guilt, it's a necessary price for personal development. In our journey, it's important to understand that the world won't treat us kindly just because we're good people. Often, it is the good people who are taken advantage of the most. Yet, as Marcus Aurelius once said, the real man smiles in trouble, gathers strength from distress, and grows brave by reflection. If someone's actions don't match their words, it's wise to walk away. The fear of someone leaving can sometimes be more painful than the actual departure, but courage lies in facing these fears head-on. Every success story is built on courageous decisions. When we turn our anger towards those who hurt us into sympathy, our lives become much more peaceful. Those who hurt us are often more selfish than we realize, and understanding this can free us from their grip. As you walk your path, remember you are creating it with each step. This path is uniquely yours, shaped by your choices and perseverance. Free yourself from the shackles of others' opinions. Don't fear disappointing people. Live the life you envision for yourself. You will meet people who are impossible to get along with despite your best efforts. It's a fact of life that we must accept and move past. Change is daunting because it presents unknown challenges, but staying stagnant out of fear of the unknown is not the answer. Take risks and make decisions for yourself rather than waiting for others. Or you might miss out on life's wonders. Stop trying to change others. Focus on changing yourself or your surroundings. Never abandon your true desires, for a person with big dreams is more powerful than one with mere facts. At some point, you'll understand that no one has a say in your life unless you allow it. Your life gains meaning in direct proportion to the responsibility you accept. Seek to understand others before seeking to be understood yourself. From suffering, the strongest souls emerge, and the most formidable characters bear the deepest scars. Resilience is crucial. Without it, life's challenges will only become more daunting. Always prioritize your transformation over your current self. Do not cling to any person, not even your most beloved, for every person can be both a prison and a sanctuary. Embrace your mistakes. Don't hide them, especially from yourself. Life improves significantly when health becomes your priority. The more seriously you take yourself, the more unhappiness you invite. Redirect the energy spent on complaints towards actionable change. Let me share a story from modern life to illustrate these principles. Consider Jane, a young professional who always aimed to please others, especially at work. She worked tirelessly to meet everyone's expectations, often sacrificing her own happiness and health. Despite her efforts, she faced constant criticism and disappointment. One day, Jane decided to take a step back and reflect. She realized that she had been living for others, not for herself. Inspired by Stoic philosophy, she started focusing on what she could control: her actions, her health, and her happiness. She stopped trying to change her difficult colleagues and instead changed her approach to work and life. Jane began setting boundaries, prioritizing her well-being, and pursuing her passions. This shift not only improved her mental and physical health, but also led to greater respect and success at work. So what about you? Have you ever felt trapped by others' expectations or your own fear of failure? How might your life change if you focused more on your path and less on external validation? Remember, the essence of Stoicism lies in embracing change, seeking personal growth, and finding peace within ourselves regardless of the external chaos. Take these lessons to heart and let them guide you towards a more fulfilling and resilient life. Number 3, take responsibility. By embracing responsibility, we shift out of victim mode and progress forward, embracing the present moment as if we had chosen it. Consider this: instead of fighting against things beyond our control, what if we accepted them? This approach transforms our life, making the present moment our ally rather than our enemy. Epictetus once wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Can you imagine the peace that comes from letting go of what you can't change and working with life, not against it? Letting go of things can be more powerful than clinging to them. Sometimes the place you're used to isn't where you belong. Every obstacle, when viewed with love, can transform into a profound life lesson. As you strive for self-improvement, you may feel disappointed by others. Remember Marcus Aurelius's advice: be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. How can you balance high standards for yourself with understanding towards others? What lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us. Don't wait for others to act ethically. People often act out of self-interest. As Seneca wisely said, remember that all we have is on loan from fortune, which can reclaim it without our permission, indeed without even advance notice. How can you focus on your internal strength rather than external circumstances? Often there's a gap between knowing better and doing better. Prioritize your mental health and avoid adapting to toxic environments. How can you start putting your well-being first today? If you lack the strength to set your own terms in life, you'll have to accept the terms it offers. Seeing the big picture from a distance provides clarity with less emotional confusion. Your primary duty to society is to take care of yourself first. Even if mistreated, don't let it make you bitter. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy, said Marcus Aurelius. How can you maintain your integrity despite others' actions? Realize that you can't make people love you as you love them. The regret of prioritizing those who don't prioritize you is painful. How can you ensure you're valuing yourself properly? Emerging from life's storms changes you. The key is to look forward. The past should not anchor you. Life's lessons must be lived to be understood, as Marcus Aurelius advised. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Before starting a new chapter, you must end the old one. Tell yourself that the past will not return and nothing is irreplaceable. Although you might feel alone, remember it's up to you to rise and keep moving. How can you embrace the future with courage? Driving through darkness, you see only as far as your headlights, yet you can complete your journey that way. Everything will be all right in the end, and if it isn't, it's not the end. If something makes you nervous, you're on the right path, Anne Frank once said. What a wonderful thought it is that some of the best days of our lives haven't yet happened. Are you open to the possibility that your best days are still ahead? At any moment, you have two options: step forward into growth or back into safety. Improving your life can start simply by keeping your promises to yourself. Your future self is observing you through your memories sometimes. A setback is a blessing in disguise. The impediment to action advances action, as Marcus Aurelius noted. Number 4, step out of our comfort zones. The path of life, guided by the wisdom of ancient Stoic philosophy, offers hope akin to a star that may not always be visible during bright moments, but shines brightest in the darkest times. While we cannot rewind time, we possess the power to shape our future. To truly understand our limits, we must push beyond them, for it is in these moments of challenge that our true potential is revealed. Embrace the idea that changing your future is within your grasp, and remember that if you despise starting anew, the solution is simple: persevere. Every vision the mind can conceive can become reality. Echoing the sentiment of Marcus Aurelius, who emphasized having power over our minds, not external events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Greatness is achieved not by seeking permission, but by seizing the moment. Not all storms are destructive. Some are essential for clearing a path to new beginnings. To redefine the possible, we must venture into the realm of the impossible. Embrace failures as stepping stones to success, a notion underscored by Seneca's wisdom that difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. It is through adversity that we meet our true selves. The beauty of a journey lies not in its destination, but in the journey itself. Our thoughts shape our reality, and the strength within us is always greater than the challenges we face. Time once wasted demands retribution, reminding us to live purposefully. Life truly begins when we step out of our comfort zones. The future holds far better opportunities than anything left behind, as the present moment is the starting point for what lies ahead. Your best self has awaited you all along. Do not keep it waiting. Being prepared for opportunity when it arises is the secret to success, much like the Stoic understanding that fortune favors the prepared mind. Every journey holds a meaning beyond the traveler's comprehension. Mistakes are not burdens to carry, but stepping stones to elevate us. Realizing your worth leads to a brighter future and shedding a dark past. Happiness, as Abraham Lincoln observed, is a choice. Most folks are as happy as they make up their minds to be. At some point, it is crucial to distance yourself from fulfilling others' expectations and focus on your own path. The routes to success and failure often run parallel. Staying determined and ending each day with satisfaction can make all the difference. It is never too early to persist. Maturity involves trading some illusions for others, and each decision has the potential to dramatically alter your life. Strive not just for success, but for value, as advised by Albert Einstein. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. The most poignant words of regret are those reflecting on what might have been. Peace cannot be found by avoiding life's challenges. Instead, let your dreams guide you. Your life story is yours to write and rewrite. Regret and worry are futile in altering the past or controlling the future. As Mark Twain famously said, 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. Time may fly, but you are in control. Honesty is paramount, for if you don't speak the truth, someone else will. Choosing doubt as a life philosophy is as impractical as choosing immobility as a mode of travel. Life's expansion is directly proportional to one's courage, a sentiment echoed by Anais Nin. Letting go of certain people is recognizing their role in your past, not your destiny. Courage, like a muscle, strengthens with use. If you abandon your dreams, what remains? We often astonish ourselves when we perform tasks within our capabilities. Aim high to achieve great things. Number 5, your attitude shapes your reality. What may seem like the end can also mark a new beginning. Instead of wishing for an easier path, wish for the strength to overcome the difficulties you face. Despite everything, you are still you, and you have the power to change the world simply by being yourself. Your talent determines what you can do, your motivation determines how much you're willing to do, and your attitude determines how well you do it. You are always stronger and more resourceful than you give yourself credit for. Challenges and adversity serve as opportunities to discover who you truly are. Storms make your weaknesses apparent, but also unlock your true strength. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Worrying does not empty tomorrow of its sorrow, it empties today of its strength. With confidence, you have won before you even begin. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. The only place where your dream becomes impossible is in your own thinking. Planning is about bringing the future into the present so that you can take action now. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. If you want to be happy, set a goal that commands your thoughts, liberates your energy, and inspires your hopes. You can waste your life drawing lines, or you can live your life crossing them. No matter how much suffering you've endured, you never want to let go of those memories. Move forward on your path, for it only exists through your walking. The art of living lies less in eliminating our troubles than in growing with them. Life is not something you own, it's something you participate in. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. The mind is everything what you think, you become. On the other side of a storm is the strength that comes from having navigated through it. Raise your sail and begin. Life can only be understood backward but must be lived forward. You can have everything, just not all at the same time. Go as far as you can see. When you get there, you will see further than ever before. What's gone will never come back, which is what makes life so sweet. Although the world is full of suffering, it is also full of overcoming it. The first step to getting somewhere is deciding you're not going to stay where you are. Be brave enough to stand up for what you believe in, even if you stand alone. Change is never painful, only the resistance to change is painful. Everything can be taken from a man, but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances. Have you ever noticed how life's challenges often bring out the best in us? Think back to a time when you faced something truly difficult, perhaps a tough project at work, a personal loss, or even a global pandemic that turned your world upside down. Remember how you felt at the beginning, overwhelmed and unsure if you could make it through, but you did. You adapted, grew stronger, and found inner reserves of strength and resilience you never knew you had. This is the essence of Stoicism. It's about understanding that while we cannot control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. It's in our reactions that our true power lies. By focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, attitudes, and actions, we can navigate life's storms with grace and emerge even stronger. Imagine you're at the start of a challenging journey, much like climbing a mountain. At the base, the peak seems impossibly far, but with each step, the path becomes clearer and your confidence grows. This journey isn't just about reaching the summit, it's about who you become along the way. You learn perseverance, patience, and the power of a positive mindset. In modern life, we face mountains daily: personal goals, career aspirations, or overcoming setbacks. By embracing these challenges and seeing them as opportunities for growth, we unlock our potential. So what can you take away from this? First, recognize that every obstacle is a chance to learn and grow. Instead of wishing for an easier path, wish for the strength to overcome the difficulties you face. Next, remember that your attitude shapes your reality. Approach each day with a mindset of gratitude and determination. Finally, understand that life is a series of moments, and the only thing you truly own is your response to each one. Number 6, being yourself. Difficulties are meant to rouse, not discourage. The human spirit grows strong through conflict. Finding the lesson behind each adversity will be the most important thing that helps you overcome it. Dreams happen when you're asleep. Hope happens when you daydream. The pain you've been feeling can't compare to the joy that's coming. Life isn't about having good cards, but playing a poor hand well. Fear is just an emotion in need of an attitude adjustment. We don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds aren't in your favor. I've learned not to allow rejection to hurt me. It's not who you think you are that holds you back, it's who you think you're not. You never know how strong you are until being strong is your only option. It's not the load that breaks you down, it's the way you carry it. At the end of the game, the king and the pawn go back into the same box. We must embrace pain and burn it as fuel for our journey. The days are long, but the years are short. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. Forgive yourself for your faults and your mistakes, and move on. When you accept yourself, the whole world accepts you. Get out of the story that's holding you back and step into the new story you are willing to create. At the end of the day, let there be no excuses, no explanations, no regrets. You have within you right now everything you need to deal with whatever the world can throw at you. Be wary of the stories you tell yourself about your current circumstances. A mind filled with negative thoughts leaves no room for positive ones. Strong people have a robust sense of self-worth and self-awareness. They don't need the approval of others. If there was nothing wrong in the world, there would be nothing for us to do. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. It's not the mountain we conquer, but ourselves. Waiting is painful, forgetting is painful, but not knowing what to do is the worst kind of suffering. You'll never change your life until you change something you do daily. I never change, I just become more myself. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. Almost all successful people start with two beliefs: the future can be better than the present, and I have the power to make it so. There is hope. Even when your brain tells you there isn't, you only fail when you stop trying. Adventure might hurt you, but monotony will kill you. Maybe the path that scares you is the one you need to take. Sometimes just moving forward, just surviving, is a superhuman achievement. Now, imagine yourself standing at a crossroads in life, feeling overwhelmed by the challenges ahead. It is in these moments of doubt that the philosophy of Stoicism can be a guiding light. Picture the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, who once said, "The impediment to action advances action, what stands in the way becomes the way." This profound insight reminds us that obstacles are not just hindrances but opportunities for growth. Have you ever faced a difficulty that seems insurmountable, only to realize later that it was a catalyst for your personal development? Think about how often we allow fear to dictate our actions. Fear, as Seneca noted, is more painful than the thing it fears. What if you could reframe your perception of fear? Seeing it not as a barrier but as a challenge to be met with courage, reflect on the times you let fear hold you back and consider how different your life could be if you embraced it instead. The Stoics teach us that our perceptions shape our reality. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Seneca reminds us, how can you change your narrative to transform your life? Number 7, consider the profound impact of acceptance and self-compassion in shaping our lives. Epictetus wisely noted that it's not the events themselves but our reactions to them that truly define our experience. Have you found yourself trapped in self-criticism over past mistakes? Imagine the liberation that comes with forgiving yourself and embracing growth. When you fully accept who you are, flaws and all, you open the door to genuine self-improvement and resilience. What narratives do you replay in your mind that keep you ensnared in negativity? As you navigate life's challenges, remember the only aspect truly within your control is your response to what unfolds. Marcus Aurelius reminds us of this power over our minds, urging us to find strength in realizing our reactions shape our reality. Reflect on how often you fret about circumstances beyond your influence. Shifting focus from external events to your internal responses can bring profound peace and empowerment. How would your life transform if you directed your energy towards cultivating internal strength rather than being buffeted by external circumstances? Stoicism teaches us the enduring value of persistence and resilience. Marcus Aurelius advises, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." This principle encourages us to live with unwavering integrity, even amidst adversity. How often do convenience or fear tempt you to compromise your core values? Staying true to your principles establishes a bedrock of inner fortitude that remains unshaken by external challenges. Consider Friedrich Nietzsche's reflection on purpose: "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." What purpose propels you forward, even in the face of daunting obstacles? Identifying and embracing your purpose equips you with the resilience needed to weather life's storms. Lastly, contemplate the transient nature of existence. Memento mori, remember death, is a Stoic practice that invites us to fully inhabit the present, appreciating each fleeting moment. How often do trivial concerns distract you from what truly matters in life? Embracing the finite nature of our journey enables us to prioritize our time and energy on pursuits that genuinely enrich and fulfill us. Embracing Stoic teachings can fundamentally reshape your approach to life's trials. Viewing obstacles as opportunities for growth, reframing fear as a challenge to be met with courage, practicing self-compassion amidst difficulties, focusing on what lies within your control, and steadfastly upholding integrity, these principles form a blueprint for cultivating resilience and leading a deeply fulfilling life. What steps will you take today to integrate these timeless Stoic principles into your daily routine? Remember, The wisdom of the Stoics transcends time. It serves not merely as an ancient philosophy, but as a practical guide for living a life of profound meaning and empowerment. Number 8, imagine a life where your dreams remain unfulfilled and the roads you never dared to take haunt your thoughts. What if I told you that embracing the unexpected could lead you to the life you've always dreamed of? We often cling to plans and expectations, yet Marcus Aurelius reminds us that adversity and detours are not setbacks but integral parts of our journey. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. In facing adversity, we discover strengths dormant within us, strengths that remain hidden in times of ease. Storms, no matter how fierce, are temporary. They fortify us and teach us resilience. Epicurus wisely noted, difficulties are things that show a person what they are. Life's most profound lessons often emerge from our darkest moments. Don't let the regrets of yesterday overshadow the potential of today. Someday is not a day of the week. The time for action is now. Your path is unique, not meant to be followed but to be forged anew. Ralph Waldo Emerson's advice resonates. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path, and leave a trail. Taking the first step is daunting yet crucial. You need not see the entire staircase. Just focus on the next step. Adversity may have held you back in the past, but it does not define your future. Action may not always bring immediate happiness, but without action, there is no progress. Seneca insightfully observed, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. It's a mark of wisdom to entertain thoughts without blindly accepting them. The impact we make on others transcends our deeds. For ourselves, it becomes our legacy. Silence should never be a refuge. Your voice and actions matter. Efforts toward beauty and growth are never wasted. Remember, your life is unfolding one present moment at a time. Oliver Wendell Holmes Jr. rightly said, a mind that is stretched by a new experience can never go back to its old dimensions. Courage often arises unexpectedly. It's not about what you look at, but what you see. Begin where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Persistence is key. Don't quit when tired, quit when done. Achievement lies in being authentically yourself. Being present is essential to reaching your destination. Heed others' opinions, and you may lose your way. Carl Jung wisely noted, I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become. We hold the power of choice. Waiting until readiness is perpetual postponement. Doubts limit our potential. Time, our most precious resource, is often squandered. Raymond Lindquist said, courage is the power to let go of the familiar. Approach life as a perpetual student, eager to learn from every experience. Optimism and confidence are catalysts for achievement. Without hope, nothing can be accomplished. To achieve greatly, one must be willing to fail greatly. Life presents moments where we must decide to turn the page, write a new chapter, or close the book altogether. Transforming pain into art heals the soul. Take control of your narrative, with each moment a step toward the life you envision. Luck, as Seneca suggested, is when preparation meets opportunity. Now is your time to prepare and seize the opportunities that await, crafting a legacy that resonates through the lives you touch. Number 9, Stoicism, a timeless philosophy revered by great thinkers throughout history, offers profound insights that could have transformed your younger self and equipped you with wisdom to navigate life's challenges with serenity and resilience. It encourages embracing the concept that peace is found within oneself, not sought externally, echoing Ralph Waldo Emerson's wisdom, for every minute you remain angry, you give up 60 seconds of peace. This philosophy calls us to prioritize our inner selves over external validation, emphasizing that self-perception matters more than others' opinions. Henry David Thoreau beautifully captures the essence of living in the present. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. Stoics believe immersing oneself in the now allows one to find eternity in each moment. Have you ever wondered why so many people miss opportunities while yearning for a different life? Stoicism teaches that true change happens step by step, right where you are. Life's brevity is underscored by the adage that it's too short to waste on those who don't respect or value you. Reflect on the resilience within you, often likened to bamboo, flexible yet strong, capable of finding itself amidst chaos and turning adversity into strength. Goals are not merely endpoints but guiding stars in the journey of self-improvement. Even in ruin, there lies hope for treasure, reminding us that our lowest moments can lead to growth and discovery. Marcus Aurelius aptly noted, "The mind is a fire to be kindled, not a vessel to be filled," urging us to ignite our passion and curiosity from within. Eleanor Roosevelt's insight resonates deeply. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Growth and change are inherently challenging, but staying stuck where you don't belong is even more painful. Transformation unfolds through daily effort, revealing depths of resilience we never knew we had. Happiness, Stoics remind us, is within our control. We need no one's permission to pursue it. Focus on character over reputation, for character defines who we truly are. Aldous Huxley's perspective on experience: it's not what happens to you, but what you do with what happens to you, shifts the focus from circumstances to our responses. Internal dialogue carries profound power. What we whisper to ourselves shapes our reality more than what we speak aloud. Worrying, Stoics observe, is futile, a rocking chair of activity that leads nowhere. Inspire change by embodying transformation rather than trying to change others. Our capacity to create, overcome, endure, transform, and love defines our authenticity and resilience, surpassing mere suffering. Pain and happiness, Stoicism teaches, are intertwined facets of life. Pursuing self-improvement leaves little time for criticizing others. Sometimes, moving forward is necessary even when you're on the right track, as Will Rogers cautioned. Even if you're on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there. Breakdowns often precede breakthroughs, reminding us it's our response to adversity that shapes our life story. Reflect on these insights and ask yourself, how can I apply these principles to nurture my inner fire, embrace the present moment, and let go of external judgments? Engaging with these questions initiates a dialogue with oneself, marking the beginning of integrating Stoic wisdom into daily life, a foundation for peace, resilience, and purpose. Number 10, believing in yourself. Prevent you from doing what's right. Life is full of challenges, and it's through these experiences that we learn and grow. By facing difficulties head-on, we gain a deeper appreciation for the simpler, more peaceful moments. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes, and resisting them only leads to sorrow. Embrace reality as it is and let things flow naturally. Remember, failure is not the end, but merely a stepping stone. Learn from your mistakes and keep moving forward, for all we have to decide is what to do with the time given to us. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor can a person be perfected without trials. Just like a clock that keeps ticking forward, we must continue to move ahead regardless of the obstacles. Time spent doing what you love is never wasted, and you must actively seek out the moments that matter. Believing in yourself, even when it seems impossible, is a miracle in itself. Our lives are shaped by the opportunities we take, and even those we miss. Every obstacle we encounter is an opportunity for growth, leading us to the best views. After the hardest climbs, it may seem impossible until it's done, but persistence is key. Share your courage with others, but keep your fears private. Your competition is not others, but the person you see in the mirror. Embrace change, even if it's uncomfortable, for it is often accompanied by great rewards. Holding on to grudges is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. Prepare for tomorrow by doing your best today, and don't waste time on futile efforts. Remember, you become what you believe. Time is a construct, and saying "I don't have time" is simply an excuse. Dreams make life interesting, and we must believe we are destined for greatness. Both prosperity and adversity come with their own set of challenges and comforts. Sometimes difficulties arise not because we are wrong, but because we are doing something right. It is better to fail with originality than to succeed by imitation. Taking no risks means gaining nothing in return. The only true prison is fear, and true freedom lies in conquering that fear. We are never truly broken beyond repair, and hope always exists when comparing real life sorrows to the pleasures of our dreams. We might prefer to live in our imaginations, yet history will be kind to those who strive to write its success is a gradual process achieved by small daily improvements. Pain and resistance often coexist, and we may need to fight battles more than once to win. Imagine being a young professional facing a challenging project at work. The stress feels overwhelming, and the fear of failure looms large. But it's through this trial that you find strength you didn't know you had. Each small victory along the way builds your confidence, and even setbacks provide valuable lessons. By the project's end, not only have you completed a daunting task, but you've also grown tremendously as a person. This journey exemplifies the Stoic belief that we are shaped by our challenges, and that embracing them with resilience and courage leads to profound personal growth. Consider this: what challenges are you facing right now, and how can you view them as opportunities for growth? How can you shift your perspective to see obstacles as steps towards your best self? Engage with these questions and let them guide your journey towards embracing Stoic wisdom in your daily life. The lesson here is clear: by welcoming life's natural changes and learning from every experience, you can achieve personal growth and fulfillment. Thank you for your attention. You can now become a member of the channel by clicking the join button under this video.